Hi, today I'm driving to South Carolina to go see my dad. My family rents a house down there and there's no one there right now, so my dad's kind of just hanging out over there and I'm gonna go see him for a couple days. But at the same time, I thought today I would make a video talking about how to make cinematic vlogs on a budget because, you know, we always see like these big YouTubers using extremely fancy gear and sometimes it can feel like, do I need that to make my videos just as good as theirs? And I'm here to tell you no. So I'll see you guys when I'm in South Carolina. Hello. Hi, so I'm in South Carolina now. It is cold out here. When I got started making videos, I started on my iPhone 5S, it was the yellow banana one. I made videos on that thing for, I don't know, probably 6-8 months before I got my first like camera, which was a point and shoot. I have them in my bag, I'll show you in a little bit. It's so pretty. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Where is Blue going? He's like gone. Blue! You see any alligators, Blue? What was that? You step on a sand spur? Give me this one. Ah, here it is. Let's see, where is it? Oh, got it. I remember when I was getting started, sometimes I thought like my videos would be better if I had better equipment, or if I had this camera, or if I had this lens, or Blue, can you please get out of the corner? Come over here, lay down. Good boy. What I've kind of learned, I guess, over the past like 2 years since I got more into cinematography and stuff and I actually cared about cameras and like that type of thing, I think I realized like gear really doesn't matter as much as you think it does. And it's really great to actually start on worse gear and then work your way up and kind of outgrow your gear instead of like just full on going for the most expensive things. You don't need them to make your videos more cinematic. So this video is called like how to make cinematic vlogs on a budget, right? So what are some of the main aspects of a cinematic vlog? I would say it's B-roll, it's shallow depth of field and just like high quality visuals, I guess, and then good lighting and good audio. I feel like those are kind of the biggest things that sort of differentiate a typical vlog to a cinematic one. There are other things like drone shots or I don't know, what else? Like really good sound design. The sun is blinding me, hold on. Blue, are you getting bored of me film? Getting a little, I think he's getting a little bored. I actually brought with me some of my old gear to show you guys. And I also want to give you some tips on how you can use this stuff like point and shoots to make like cinematic B-roll sequences and stuff. Excuse me? I didn't get that. What? Where even is my phone? The first year that I started making my videos in 2016, I think. For that Christmas, my parents gave me this little camera, which is the Canon G7X Mark II. This guy has been everywhere with me. I've literally dropped it in a cake before. It's been through a lot. You know, a big part of making a cinematic vlog is you need to have like the correct frame rates. If you want to shoot B-roll, like you need to shoot it in 60 or 120 or something and then, you know, convert it to 24 and have it be the proper cinematic thing, because otherwise, I mean, that's kind of like what makes a cinematic vlog different, right? Even this little camera, it shoots in 24 and in 60. Shush, we're going soon. It shoots in 24 and 60, so my big camera that I'm shooting on right now, my full frame camera, only shoots 62, so I can already feel the Canon roast happening in the comments. I don't need that, okay? One thing I used to do when I was shooting with this old camera is I would use the touch screen as like to like change the zoom. So for example, if I'm going like behind a tree and I want to show the background and I want to focus on the tree and then the background, I would like tap on the tree and then I'd go and I'd tap on the background and it kind of like focus that way. You know, a little bit more of a dynamic depth of field in your B-roll, even if you don't have like a actual physical lens that you can adjust. Yeah, and then after that camera, I graduated to, hey, you're not gonna dig a hole right next to me right now, are you? I graduated to this guy, which is the Canon Rebel SL2. I think I got this one a year later, so a year after I got the G7X. I literally learned how to use the DSLR with this camera. That's one of the biggest reasons I wanted to switch, was because I wanted more control over the camera and I wanted to learn how to use the DSLR properly. So one thing I used to do a lot with my SL2 is I would try and work with the depth of field that I had. With my lens, like 18 to 55, I would zoom, I can't see. I would like zoom in a lot so that the background is compressed and it looks more blurry. Even though my lens, you know, wasn't the highest of quality and didn't have the lowest f-stop on the planet, just naturally it didn't have the very blurry background like this lens does I have right now. Fix that by just using the lens compression that you have and either sitting further away from the camera so you have that blurry background behind you. Another big part of cinematic vlogs that kind of makes it stand out from the traditional vlogs are good lighting and good audio. Not everyone's gonna, you know, invest in a light or in a good mic, and you don't have to. I use natural lighting up until like a couple months ago, honestly. I still prefer to use natural light when I can, but sometimes like I'm filming at night, I'll use a light. I didn't used to really be able to do that. I just wouldn't film at night. I would schedule my time so I knew I was gonna film when it was bright outside and the lighting would be better in my video. Otherwise, I just wouldn't film. Or if I really wanted to film or I had to film at that time, I would just use whatever light source I have in the room that I'm in and just kind of make do with what I got, you know? Good audio can literally make or break a video. If the lighting is a little bit off or something, it's bearable, you'll still watch normally, but bad audio, kind of hard to sit through. If there's one thing you're gonna invest in, I would say invest in a microphone, and one that I wish I had, honestly. I might sell mine and get this one, is the VideoMic Pro. It's by Rode. It's their like mini microphone they just plug in and it doesn't need any batteries, which is amazing because I kill mine all the time. If you don't invest in a microphone and you want good audio, just try prioritizing filming in places that are quieter and with less wind. And you might be thinking like, Audrey, I don't want to sacrifice. If I want to film somewhere where it's windy, I'm going to film where it's windy. And you're totally right. You should do that anyway. But maybe think about like how you could still incorporate that footage but maybe not use the audio. Put in a B-roll sequence or at the beginning or end of one, so you can keep the storytelling elements in there, but it's not, you don't have that like wind thing going on, you know? That was a beautiful impression. Do you want to go, Blue? Are you bored? Do you want to go, Blue? I think that's a yes. I mean, gear can take away some of your problems and increase the quality, but can also bring new ones. Like, you might not know how to use it properly. Here's a tip: don't buy any of your camera gear used. That is a bad idea. Because you can find the same thing basically for a way better price if the gear is used, and it doesn't have to be like broken or anything. Like, there might be a little scratch on the side somewhere, but who cares if like you have a little dent in the like somewhere on your camera. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All my gear is used. This lens I'm using right now is used. I bought it online at some like, it was some Japanese old camera store or something. There are gonna be links to these things in the description, but I also encourage you to like go on eBay and like go search for some good deals on used gear, because that's a really good way to save money. Any camera bodies and lenses are great to buy used. Just make sure you're getting them from like a good source and don't get scammed, you know? Where'd he go? Blue! What the heck? Where did you go? Oh my god, it's like a child. I mean, I guess you are a child. Are you a child? Yes. Do you want to come up here on the swing with me? It's probably a bad idea. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any tips or gear recommendations for people who are just getting started, make sure you leave it in the comments down below so we can help each other out. And yeah, I will see you later this week with another new video. Bye. Blue, do you want to say bye? Cool. I guess not.